What's going on, guys? Mcskillet here, and today I'm going to be doing a best cheap skins video for CSGO. I've been doing so many expensive skin videos lately, I thought I'd just take a break and do a video on some of the best cheap skins. I've done some other videos on this, but they were a while ago and they weren't that great. Like, I had 2 Mac 10 skins in one video, but in this video I tried to focus on like skins for the primary weapons that people use and stuff. So and there's also been a lot of new cheap skins that have been added since I made my other videos, so I needed to make an updated one on some of the best cheap skins. So yeah, every skin in this video is going to be under $2, and probably the nicest one you can get for around that price. So a very cheap loadout, and yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first skin for this video is going to be the AK-47 Elite build, factory new. You can get a factory new one for under $2, and this is a pretty nice skin for the price. You can also get an AK Blue Laminate for under $2, but I think the AK Elite build is probably just a nicer skin in general. The AK Blue Laminate's more for like stickers and stuff, but just for a base skin, the AK Elite build is probably the nicest one for under $2. Alright, next up we've got my pick for the M4A4 skin for under $2, which I'm going to go with the M4A4 Blood Tiger. You can usually get a factory new one for under $2, but all the other M4A4 skins for under $2 are pretty bland and dull looking. I think this is definitely the nicest one you can get for under $2 if you're using the M4A4. So that is only $1.96 at the moment. But the next nice cheap skin is the USP-S Torque factory new. You can get a factory new one for only 40 cents. And this is definitely one of my favorite USPSs in the game, even though it's so cheap. So that's a great cheap USPS. But another great cheap skin is the SSG Abyss MW. You can also get a factory new one, but that one's like around 90 cents, and this one's only 17 cents, and it looks pretty much the same. So I would just recommend getting the minimal wear one if you're trying to save money. But this is a pretty sweet looking scout skin, especially after the update where they added in the paints for the scopes again. So that's a very nice skin for the scout right there. But some of you guys are probably way too skilled to be using those guns, so if you need a good skin for your P90 that's cheap, the P90 module is only 38 cents, and it's really the best P90 for around that price range. But my pick for the best cheap AWP skin is actually going to be the AWP Pit Viper. There's also the AWP Worm God, but I personally just don't like that skin very much, and like everyone and their brother has an AWP Worm God, so you'll be a little more original with an AWP Pit Viper, and I think it's a little nicer skin anyway. So yeah, that's usually under $2. If it's not, you could try to get a field tested one. But yeah, that's my AWP pick. Now for my M4A4 best cheap skin, I'm going to go with the M4A4 Griffin MW. The minimal wear one looks pretty much the same as the factory new one. It's a really nice skin for the price. And you can also get the M4A4 Evil Daimyo, which I think is a little bit better, but I think it costs slightly more than a $2 for factory new, and it doesn't look that great when it's minimal wear. So I would just go with the M4A4 Griffin if you're trying to go for an ultra cheap loadout. Alright, for the best P2000 skin, I'm definitely going to go with the P2000 Handgun. It's one of my favorite P2000s in the game, and it's only 55 cents for a minimal wear one, which looks the same as the factory new one. So definitely go with that. Now for the Glock, you can get the Glock Candy Apple for around 60 cents factory new, or you could try to save even more money and get a minimal wear one, because that looks pretty similar to factory new. But you can also get the Glock Bunsen burner, but I think the Candy Apple is just a little bit nicer skin, just being honest. But Bunsen burner also a nice cheap skin for under $2. So the final skin for this video is the P250 Wingshot minimal wear, which looks pretty much the same as the factory new one, and I think it's a really sweet looking P250 for the price, one of my new favorite P250s in the game. And that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I know there's a couple skins that I left out, but I wanted to keep this video around 10. And for some skins, there's so many great cheap options, like for the Tech 9, it'd be really hard to pick one, so I just stuck with these basic skins right here. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out.